In the top three positions, all seeking a first career win. Leader Matt Penaya, the 01 of Harry Ofer, who was a heat race winner a week ago, and the 04 of Bob Shipp, all being challenged by defending champion Adam Kostelnik. And we got a problem in turn 4. The 6 of Tom Frank spins. Young Tom Frank able to continue after that off-track excursion in turn 4. Defending champion Kostelnik now up to second and closing in quickly on Matt Penaya, the leader. Kostelnik very loose handling out of 4, saves the car and allows Harry Ofer a chance to close back in that battle for the runner-up spot. Just as we say that, Ofer and the 04 of Bob Shipp racing side by side and now pulling apart just a bit as the lead battle intensifies. 32 of Penaya inside the 60 of Kostelnik. Nearly a dead heat, working lap 4 of 20 at the scoring line, and Penaya gets 2 wheels off in the grass in turn number 1. That allows Kostelnik to complete the lead pass. We are working lap 4 of 20, and Adam Kostelnik in car 60 from East McKeesport is out in front of Matt Penaya. Harry Ofer in third, holding off both the 04 of Bob Shipp and now the 7 of Ben Easler. Easler having a stellar top 5 run right now. Door to door, wheel to wheel with Shipp, and the caution flag is waving on the speedway. Let's restart with 15 laps to go. Adam Kostelnik, Matt Penaya, Harry Ofer, Bob Shipp, the leaders. Kostelnik has about a 4 or 5 car length advantage over second place running Matt Penaya. Then Harry Ofer has a rear view mirror full of Bob Shipp in the 04. 01 and 04, both drivers seeking their first career feature wins. Shipp and Ofer both having one heat race victory already in 2006. Behind them, Ben Easler in the 7 car, having his best run of the season, as is Lonnie Hoffman in the Froggy 94 car. From right here in Smithton, Pennsylvania, Hoffman, a Subway street stock graduate, dirt tracks the car just a little bit and allows Gary Scott to have the outside lane down the back straight. They nearly get together and make contact with the concrete. That's the battle for about 7th, 8th, and 9th on the speedway. Lonnie Hoffman in 94, George Nicola in 97, Gary Scott in 16. Scott this season a 2-time feature winner. Nicola in the 97 with 1 feature victory. They're wheel to wheel behind Lonnie Hoffman now. This battle that we're watching for 7th, 8th, and 9th on the speedway, about half a straightaway or more behind leader Adam Kostelnik as we're working lap 9 of 20. We got a problem in turn number 2. Nicola in the 97 car spins to the infield. He's got a feature win, a heat race win, and he is made, I believe, light contact, in fact, heavy contact, as perhaps some left front suspension damage after getting into the inside concrete wall in turn 2. George Nicola in 97, number 60. Green flag in the air, lap 9 of 20. Matt Penaya, Harry Ofer, Bob Shipp. Side by side is the battle for 5th. Gary Scott, the winning veteran, and Ben Easler, the young driver seeking a first win in car 7. Easler dropped back off the scoreboard as Scott now moves into a top 5 position after starting deep on the grid. Halfway through the Lincoln Welders modified feature, 10 laps down, 10 to go. Adam Kostelnik opening up a lead on Matt Penaya in 32, and Gary Scott is not finished advancing yet. He's now wheel to wheel for the 4th position with Bob Shipp, who is challenging the 01 of Harry Ofer. 3-car fight for 3rd, 4th, and 5th position on the racetrack. Scott makes the high line work around Shipp. He's now around the 0-1 of Harry Ofer, who got a first heat race win last week. And Scott now by 1 full car length into third position after starting deep in the field. "12 laps down, 8 to go, and Gary Scott is clearly the fastest modified on the racetrack, up to the third position, and he's already closing on Matt Penaya in 32. Back in the field, 2 rows of 2x2 racing. The 94 of Lonnie Hoffman, the 5 of former champ Jim Nicola. Then it's the 99, last week's winner, Bo Glemba. Tommy Beck in the 68 car, the backup machine to the leader. And those cars fighting tooth and nail for top 10 positions as the signal for 5 laps to go is given to leader Adam Kostelnik, who has more than a half straightaway advantage now on Matt Penaya, while Gary Scott in third continues to close on the 32 machine. And in the late stages of this 20-lap Lincoln Welders Modified feature, the battle for the runner-up position is beginning to become a heated one, with Irwin, Pennsylvania's Gary Scott, 2-time feature winner, and Matt Penaya from Plumboro in car 32. They might be 3/4 of a straightaway behind the leader, but they are determined to finish inside the top 3 and are challenging one another for second position. Gary Scott up from deep in the field, Matt Penaya, the pole sitter. With only 2 laps to go, less than a car length separating the drivers in second and third, while the white flag indicates to Adam Kostelnik, final lap. Turn 4, Bernie McQuillan in the 45 car spins, and Adam Kostelnik's worst nightmare on the final lap is the yellow silk from the starter stand. Bernie McQuillan in the 45 machine to try and move around Penaya's 32. Here's the green. Gary Scott makes an outside pass of Matt Penaya. Second position, changing hands with 2 to go. Out of turn 4, the white flag in the air for Adam Kostelnik again. He already saw the white flag once before, this time hoping to put an exclamation point on his second feature win of the season. The Viglione Racing number 60 machine, with 2 consecutive Lincoln Welders Track Championships, now earns a second feature victory of the season over Gary Scott. Adam Kostelnik, congratulations on another terrific feature event. Now, running your feature 20 laps in distance under the daylight is something you guys aren't necessarily accustomed to on this about the hottest night of the year. Could you feel the track being a little bit slicker under these weather conditions?
Yeah, I think with the ASA late models putting a lot of rubber down the track was a little looser. We did more adjustment on the car tonight than we ever did, and it was still a little loose, but we brought it home in first place, good pull, and it always helps to start out front.
Now, last week we saw you try and compete with the Subway Street Stock Division car. Didn't go so very well. You're always trying to confuse us. You and your friend, the Hammer, Tavermina, trading numbers, trading cars on us. Tell us a little bit about your street stock career for the fans who aren't aware of what you do on Saturdays.
Yeah, I drive street stock for Jeff Folkmeyer, and Dave's car had some problems, so I let him drive it, and he had problems in the heat race, but we put it back together. We got 5 in a row up Jennerstown, and it'll be back down here. I'll try to get a win down here, too.
Now, with the tough modified competitors here on a weekly basis, after your first win, you told us that drawing a good pill at the front of the field meant a lot to you, and you had a rookie pill draw that night. Who pulled this lucky pill for you this evening?
Same person pulled it tonight to get the 4, and same person pulled it 11 last week, so it's just luck of the draw.
It is luck of the draw, and it's an awful lot of skill that brings you to victory lane time and time again, as well as the hard-working crew behind Viglione Motorsports. A chance to thank your sponsors and team.
Yeah, I got to thank Harry Lazader, Chris Lazader, Buzzy, Josie, Lou Viglione, George. Everybody's just a big family team. Lazader Auto Parts, Bowling Machine, TCI Transmission, Stan's Transmission. Got to thank the wives, Carol, Des, Vanessa, Donna. Thank my girlfriend Amber, sister, everybody. It's just a good family organization, and like I said, just fortunate enough to drive this car.
He's fortunate enough to get his second win of the season. Ladies and gentlemen, Adam Kostelnik. The 5, last week's winner and defending champion, Frank Turek from Mount Pleasant. As the green flag waves, 2 and now 3 wide down the back straight. Sean Phillips on the bottom, Jason Holder in the middle. Bill Ashton was the 35 car up top, and Holder wisely decides he doesn't want to be the meat of a sandwich. He backs off and loses several positions, but the 74 car remains, more importantly, in one piece. Out in front, the Hammer, Dave Tavermina from Wilmerding. In second, our Subway Challenge driver, Joe Nicola. Tavermina was one of last season's biggest winners. He won 5 features, including the Subway 25. This year, he has yet to visit victory lane, but he's out in front, working lap 2 of 20. Joe Nicola in the second position, then Andrew Kostelnik. Joe Nicola this season 3 times a feature winner. Andrew Kostelnik got his career first win last season, and the battle for 4th is wheel to wheel. Sean Phillips in the 31. Making very light contact with the 64 of Bill Henry. Henry from Vandergrift, PA to the outside lane was voted last year's most improved race car driver here at Motordrome Speedway. The 34 of Rich Nicola, former track champion, now moves to his inside. Nicola was the 1996 Pure Stock champion here at Motordrome. Tavermina in the 25, leading Nicola in 69. Andrew Kostelnik in 3rd position, the North Braddock driver, holding off the 31 of Sean Phillips. Phillips, whose dismal season of 2006 turned around last week with a solid top 3 performance in the feature event. Phillips is now 4th and threatening to strike on Kostelnik for 3rd. Here comes last week's winner, defending champion Frank Turek from Mount Pleasant, closing in on a top 5 position after starting last. He's right to the back bumper of Rich Nicola, and Rich Nicola challenging Sean Phillips. Rich Nicola struggled very early on in the season, and only the last few weeks has come to life in that 34 machine. The Ford Thunderbird takes position away from Sean Phillips and is bringing Frank Turek right to the inside with him. 8 of 20 laps completed. Dave the Hammer Tavermina out in front in car 25. 69 of Joe Nicola in second. Chevrolet in first. Ford in second. Then it's the Monte Carlo of Andrew Kostelnik in third, and another Ford Thunderbird in fourth, Rich Nicola. Keep in mind the Subway Challenge driver is second on the Speedway, Joe Nicola. This time at the scoring line. Crossed flags indicate halfway, and Kostelnik spins from third. And here comes traffic, everybody avoiding the spun 57 machine. Andrew Kostelnik spins from the third position. I didn't see that incident start. Possibly some contact from Nicola's 34 machine, resulting in the spin by Andrew Kostelnik, who was riding in third position. Ross Draver, Perryopolis, Chalk Hill, Bell Vernon, Connellsville, Greensburg, Jeanette, Harrison City, Mount Pleasant, and Murraysville as we're green and racing. Dave Tavermina, the Hammer. He's got 3 heat race victories this season, and after 5 feature wins last year, has yet to win a 20-lap Subway Street Stock main event. Nicola in second, the Subway Challenge driver, being threatened by Frank Turek in the 5. Bad news for you Subway Meatball sub fans, as Joe Nicola's about to go from striking distance to third position. Inside move by Frank Turek, the 3-time champion, is now in the runner-up position. Tavermina with a huge lead now over a tooth and nail fight for second. Turek took the spot away earlier, but Joe Nicola battles back. The 2 leading winners in the event. Tavermina out front seeking his first win, then 3-time winner Nicola back to second spot, and 3-time winner Turek in third. The door-to-door racing for second spot played right into the hands of leader Dave Tavermina as he checked out on the field while the second and third place cars fought with each other for position. Sean Phillips hangs on to fourth all by himself. Signal of 5 to go given to Tavermina, this time by Joe Nicola in second, Frank Turek in third. Battle developing now for 5th on the racetrack. Rich Nicola battling back from the caution flag penalty, diving to the inside of the 64 of Henry. Bill Henry of Vandergrift racing wheel to wheel with Rich Nicola, and Nicola takes away 5th position. Officially at the scoring line, Nicola will have 2 car lengths over Henry and find himself back on the scoreboard after being sent to the tail of the field. Battle intensifies for second with just 3 laps to go. Tavermina still way out in front. Frank Turek has made passes on the inside, he's made passes on the outside, and he is once again door to door with Joe Nicola. Wheel to wheel racing will continue as the signal for 2 laps to go is given. This time it's Turek securely in second spot at the scoring line for lap 18. 6 feature wins represented by the drivers holding down second and third positions. White flag in the air, Tavermina with a straightaway lead. Frank Turek has secured the second spot, but right on his heels, Joe Nicola. Top 2 drivers in the Subway Street Stock point standings battling for second position. Meanwhile, in turn number 4, for the first time in 2006, the driver from Wilmerding, Pennsylvania sees the checkered flag. Dave the Hammer Tavermina gets the win over Turek. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Dave the Hammer Tavermina.
Yeah, all right. That fell out off of a car. Give it the run when you go up.
We're collecting debris from the front straight here in Victory Lane. First, we're going to talk to Tavermina. Dave, we got a Subway gift certificate for you here. You know, you haven't had a bad season overall. You're pretty high in the points. You've won 4 heat races. Hard to believe this is your first win of the season.
Yes, sir. It's a long time coming. It feels so great, though, man. I was so relieved. And last week, you know what happened when I drove Adam's car, or something broke coming out of the corner. That thing, I don't know if I could have run him down tonight, but I'll take this win, and I'm happy with it. And we'll go on and start building momentum from here.
Now, last year you won the Subway 25, and we're just about 2 or 3 weeks away from that event this season, the extra distance feature event. That had to really put a cap on your season last year. All those victories stacked up, including the big one. Tell us about the 25 lapper coming up in a few weeks. Do you have to set the car differently for the 5 extra laps?
Just make sure you got good right side tires, because you're standing on the throttle coming out, and you got to bury it and stand on it and make it. You can't heat the tires up too bad, but when you do, you got to have some grip.
Well, Adam Kostelnik told us in Victory Lane the heat making the track a little slick tonight. How did it feel for you?
It was great for my car. I kept jacking up on the right rear spring until I got it right, and me and Adam talked about it. I want to thank Adam and all the guys down the shop, my man Joe Ross that hung with me. You seen, it was an embarrassing, it was a fun, hey Joe, it was a fun week last week. I mean, when you see me all cattywampus down the straightaway, my clutch was galded to it, and I was just along for the ride trying to keep good spirits. But good hard work in the garage all week, and here we are.
And thanks to your sponsors as well?
Yes, sir. There's Armley on there. There's Cherry Brand Tire, Parco Maintenance, Miller's Automotive Machine Shop. I guess he gave me. He builds that hammer, and I finally got the chassis working so the motor can work, you know. And Roberta helps me out. All the guys at Stands. We got beer bets and butts, and we just got a lot of fun tonight.
A lot of fun tonight, and a feature victory for Dave the Hammer Tavermina from Wilmerding. For the Yellow Book Charger division as the Brooks Automotive Group pace truck moves to the inside lane. The amateur 8-cylinder rear-wheel drive Chargers are underway. Three wide with Gardner, the meat of the sandwich between Lemley in the 4 and Keller in 13. In the 9, Rick Broadwater rides in second spot, separating the Keller cousins. Points leader in the division, Tracy Keller in car number 1, a 2-time feature winner out in front. Opening night feature winner, Denny Keller. In third, being challenged by division rookie Matt Gardner, moving up from the American Flyer division. Matt Gardner in car 7, the Novak-sponsored machine, a rookie to this division, seeking his first win after 2 wins in the American Flyers last year. He dirt tracks the car through turn 3, hanging on to 4th spot. The 4 of Mike Lemley is finding a challenge from true racing rookie Jimmy Christoffel in the 04. Door-to-door continues the battle for 5th. Christoffel, the true racing rookie in the 04, getting the better of many-time feature winner Mike Lemley in the 4. And we're looking to go 3 wide on the front straight again. They all think better of it as Aaron Minjock in 34, the man on the move. Minjock, another American Flyer division graduate who already got his first win in the Charger division, makes his move to the outside of Christoffel. And Gardner spins from a top 5 position, the rookie in car 7. Green flag stays on the speedway as Gardner is able to right the number 7 machine and continues down the front straight. Leader Tracy Keller opening up a healthy lead over Rick Broadwater. Then Tracy's cousin Denny Keller dirt tracks the car out of turn 4. Aaron Minjock in 34 coming up through the field, as well as last place starter Jimmy Stokes. 95 car of Stokes, a 2-time feature winner this season, started scratch in the field and on lap 6 of 15 is already inside the top 5. Denny Keller in 13, feeling the pressure of Minjock's 34. Battle for 4th position is now 3 cars strong. Jimmy Stokes makes the move on Minjock in 34, and now he takes up chase of the Denny Keller 13 car. Stokes from last to challenge for third, and officially at the scoring line on lap 8, he holds down third position by just inches. He completes the pass in turn number 1, sending Denny Keller back to 4th, Aaron Minjock hanging on to 5th. Up front, current points leader Tracy Keller from Mount Pleasant, way out in front of Rick Broadwater. Tracy Keller's lead now a full straightaway with 5 laps to go. Keller so far this season with 2 feature wins and 2 heat race wins. Rick Broadwater in the 9 in second spot is feeling a challenge now down the back straight from Jimmy Stokes. Stokes in 95, another 2-time feature winner. Side by side down the back straight. Battle for runner-up position. Rick Broadwater in 9, Jimmy Stokes in 95. The Oldsmobile to the inside, Monte Carlo to the outside, and Stokes completes the pass, working lap 12 of 15. Keep in mind, race fans, the autograph session for the Napa Auto Parts 100 with the ASA North Tour will be after our American Flyers Division feature, which is coming up next. 2 laps to go in the Yellow Book Charger Division. Tracy Keller's number 1 car, the definition of a tight handling condition as the front end of that Pontiac pushes up the banking in turn number 4, each lap headed down the front straight. And with Jimmy Stokes closing in just a bit, the good news is it's the final lap for Tracy Keller fans. In a backup race car after an opening night crash destroyed his primary ride, for the 3rd time this season, Tracy Keller takes the win in the Yellow Book Chargers. Jimmy Stokes from last to 2nd, Rick Broadwater hangs on to 3rd. In the main grandstand, and with a well-deserved drink of cold water here in Victory Lane. Climbing out of the car, ladies and gentlemen, Tracy Keller. Well, Tracy Keller on a hot, slick racetrack. I was pointing out to the fans that in turn number 4, your car had the definition of a tight handling condition with the nose of that machine pushing up the racetrack. Tell us about that feature.
Yeah, it started out pretty good, and I thought I'd be in good shape, and as with more laps we put into it, it just started tightening up on me, and I thought, boy, just no cautions, and let's end this thing right now.
Well, you did exactly that. Now, this backup Pontiac has 3 wins on it. Are you even wanting your primary car back at this point?
Yeah, we want to get it back out here and start running it and see what it's going to do with the new front end on it, and see how it's going to handle. We'll probably put Vic in it at first and let him shake it down a little bit before I step into it. We'll make sure it's good to go for me before I get in it.
That sounds like a plan as the points leader. How about a chance to thank your sponsors and crew?
Yeah, I got to thank my brother Vic, my sister Vicky, Missy, and everybody up there in the stands. I got BK Electric, King's Hotel, Oriole Lake Machining, Bob Cosell, You Pull It, Howie Bayless Photos, Ankrum Signs and Vinyl Graphics, and I think that's all.
He thinks that's all, and he is still the division points leader with his division-leading 3rd win of the season, Tracy Keller. Entry level of competition, an affordable way to move from the grandstands to the speedway. Gary Ankrum, Joey DeBerry, Andy Giles, and Kevin Ludwig lead him to the green for 8 laps. Three wide at the back of the field. Last week's winner, Jay Matthews, in the 7 all the way to the inside. 51 of Ludwig did not get a very good start. Defending champion Deneen in the 16 moves to the high side, and Andy Giles visibly impaired in turn 4. He's found the pit entrance and the 05 car with what I would call a serious problem. Giles' crew putting that hood back into place. Meanwhile, on the speedway, Jay Matthews takes over second position after starting in the last row, making a pass of DeBerry. And Ed Deneen started last in this field. He's challenging for third on lap 2 of 8. Leader Gary Ankrum of Smithfield in car 21 has a terrific promotion during Autograph Night next week with Bendon Publishing. He'll be handing out free NASCAR coloring books to all the kids. Right now, he's up in front of rookie and one-time winner Jay Matthews, who makes contact with Deneen. Defending champion Ed Deneen has one win this season, and he and Matthews came together on the front straight. Now Ankrum, who's led the whole race, is the meat of a 3-wide sandwich, and with contact, Jay Matthews makes the pass, but on the high side. Last starting Ed Deneen takes over the lead, working lap 3 of 8. Crossed flags indicate halfway through this event, and new leader is last starting Ed Deneen. Reminder, tonight's race and the Ultimate Driving Experience giveaway sponsored by the Mon Valley Group of Napa Auto Parts Stores. Napa Auto Parts Stores offering full machine shop service, as well as parts, accessories, and paint. In all of the Mon Valley Group of Napa Auto Parts Stores, presenting tonight's Napa Auto Parts 100 for the ASA North Tour, as we are 5 laps completed into an 8-lap American Flyer Division feature with last year's leading winner, Ed Deneen, who grabbed 13 feature victories, seeing the signal for 2 laps to go. Rookie Jay Matthews is closing in on the defending champion in a big way. Mopar fans, the 7 car was in victory lane last week for a first career win, and Connellsville's Jay Matthews is going to challenge for 2 straight victories. Ed Deneen in the 16 car had not been challenged very often, and they make contact just as they did on the front straight earlier in this race. Matthews in the 7, trading paint with Deneen in the 16. Battle to the finish, final corners to the checkered flag. The rookie and the defending champion, Matthews in the 7 car for a second straight week, picks up the victory. Karin can hear you now, Jay Matthews. Come on over here, Jay. Well, I just looked at the right side of the car, and I count 7 tire donuts over there, which indicates that this was indeed a hard-fought victory with the defending division champion. Tell us about those last couple of laps.
They were tough. Beat a guy like Ed up here is, I guess that's something to say. He's the hardest guy to beat. We were coming through the field there on the start, and them guys got hung outside. I got ahead of them. I don't know what lap it was, 3 or 4. I felt him banging on me in the back. I knew he was coming. Every corner he's banging. So I said, well, he's going to go. He went around me, and he slowed way down there going into 3. I thought something might have happened. I got around outside. I got to run on him down here. He went high, and I went low, and we banged the whole way back to here. That's it.
Now, right behind us here in Victory Lane is the car owner. Now, how do you explain to him all the damage on the right side of this machine? Does the trophy make up for that?
I think he might let me slide on it.
And how about a chance to thank all the sponsors that have nearly been buffed off the car by your opponent's rubber?
I tell you what, it wasn't for this West Side Tire and Lube, none of this could happen. It's fantastic. Kansas City Saloon, they got the coldest beer in, where are they at? Duquesne. And my cousin and car owner, Matt, for giving me the opportunity 2 weeks in a row.
And the opportunity pays off with a second career victory for Jay Matthews.
On behalf of Napa Auto Parts,
all of our local Napa Auto Parts stores, our auto care centers, and all the great Napa customers, drivers, start your engine!
Yeah, baby, we're ready to go. 100 laps. CSC Late Model Series 3 Division and the Napa Auto Parts 100. We're going to pull into the infield. Barry Audi, Allison Quick, lead him on a turn 4. Kathy King with the green flag in hand, and we are racing. Barry Audi jumps out of the early into 74. Allison Quick shovels herself into the second spot. Barry Audi going to lead lap 1. Barry Audi jumping out to a comfortable lead. Allison Quick riding second. Michael Annette third. Logan Dernoshik up the fourth and the 10. Behind him, 16-year-old Jesse Smith in the 81 car. Barry Audi out in front, the number 75. Battle for second between the Lawrence Motorsports teammates, both Hamilton, Rack and Pinion rookie contenders. The 54, Allison Quick. The 12, Michael Annette. Behind them, Cannonsburg, Pennsylvania's Logan Dernoshik in the number 10. Barry Audi out to a comfortable lead, the number 75. 19-year-old Allison Quick riding second. All kinds of sideways come out of 4. Jack Smith through Ringer's Gloves fast qualifier, working the outside groove. He is up to 7th and working on 6th place. Jason Setzer in the Midwest 2 Mills Chevrolet Monte Carlo. But Barry Audi continues to lead, the number 75. Barry Audi continues to lead. Allison Quick riding second, the 54. Michael Annette third. Logan Dernoshik fourth. Jesse Smith fifth. But right behind the 16-year-old is Jack Smith in the 28 car. Jason Setzer shovel back to 7th in the number 12. As Barry Audi continues to lead, the number 75. The Stoystown Auto Wrecking Chevrolet Monte Carlo. Already up the 8th spot, 3-time defending late model track champion Rick Miller now, the number 25. He's got Scott Baker and Peter Cozzolino right behind him as well. Jack Smith to the inside of Jesse Smith. Give fifth spot to your Ringer's Gloves fast qualifier. Now Jason Setzer follows Smith through as a battle for 6th. The number 12, Jason Setzer, the 81, Jesse Smith. Rick Miller right behind him as well, the number 25.
The 2006 ASA Napa 100.
Jack Smith not satisfied with 5th. He's going after 4th underneath the number 10 of Logan Dernoshik. Dernoshik and Smith do some bumping and grinding coming out of turn number 2.
Papa said, son, you're going to drive me to drink it if you don't stop driving that hot rod Lincoln.
Battle behind Dernoshik for 6th, the number 12, Jason Setzer, the 81, Jesse Smith. Rick Miller right there as well, the 25.
Have you heard the story of the hot rod race with the Ford and the Lincoln for center pace? That story is true, I'm here to say, because I was driving that Model A.
Caution flag out.
It's got a Lincoln motor in it. It's really souped up now.
Dan Angelicchio spun out in turn number 2. Caution flag out.
Got overdrive.
Turns 3 and 4 will duck on the pit road. Barry Audi leads him out of turns 3 and 4. Chief starter Denny Carson, the green flag in hand, and we are racing. Allison Quick trying to catch Audi napping at the start. But Audi would have no part of that. He jumps to the outside and takes command of the number 75. Here comes Ringer's Gloves fast qualifier Jack Smith working on Michael Annette for the 3rd spot. Jack Smith now trying to build some momentum on the high side to work his way around the two Lowe's Motorsports drivers. Dan Angelicchio off the pace in the 14 car. He'll duck on the pit road. Jack Smith to the outside of Michael Annett for the third spot. Your current ASA Late Model Series Northern Division points leader working the outside on Michael Annett for third. Now he's going after Allison Quick for second, but Quick shuts the door going into 3. Smith tries to open his back up, coming out of 3 and 4, but Quick running the high line of that 54 car. Trouble over in turn number 4. Mike Osgard turned around in the 04 car. The Thermotech Ford Fusion of Mike Osgard, the 04 car out of Mansfield, Ohio. Off the pace, now he gets it back fired up in the 04. Pace truck gonna dive on the pit road. Barry Audi leads him on a turn 4. Green flag is out. We are racing. Jack Smith wasting no time, ducks to the inside of Allison Quick for the second spot. Quick trying to shut the door, but Smith opens it back up, coming out of 4. Smith and Quick side by side for second, gives second spot to your Ringer's Gloves fast qualifier Jack Smith in the 28 car. He'll now set his sights on the leader, Barry Audi, the Stoystown Auto Wrecking Chevrolet Monte Carlo, number 75. Dan Angelicchio off the pace once again, the number 14 car. He'll duck on the pit road. The battle for the lead ensues. Jack Smith taking a peek on the inside of Barry Audi. That's for the lead. Smith to the inside of Audi. They come on a turn number 4. Side by side, but now going into 1. Give the lead to Jack Smith in a 28 car. The Waffle House Ford Fusion. Jack Smith now out in front of the number 28 car. Barry Audi shuffled back to second, battle for third. The 54 Allison Quick, the black 12 of Michael Annett, the white 12 of Jason Setzer. Rick Miller and Jesse Smith doing some bump and grind, coming on turn number 2. That gives 7 spots to Dunbar, Pennsylvania veteran Rick Miller, the number 25 car. Jack Smith showing the way, the number 28 car, your Ringer's Gloves fast qualifier. Took the lead on lap 19. Jack Smith, your leader in the 28 car. Barry Audi second. Allison Quick, a career run, running third in the 54 car. Then you got a pair of 12s battling for that 4th spot. The black 12 of Michael Annett. The white 12 of Jason Setzer. Battle for 6th about ready to go as the number 10, Logan Dernoshik. The 25 of Rick Miller. Right behind the 2 Keystone State drivers is Akron, Ohio veteran Scott Baker, the number 26 car. Jack Smith continues to lead the number 28. Barry Audi riding second to 75. Battle continues for third between the 2 Lowe's Motorsports teammates. The 54, Allison Quick. The 12, Michael Annett. Jason Setzer comfortably back in 5th in the number 12 car. Sixth, 7th, and 8th running nose to tail. The 10, Logan Dernoshik. 25, Rick Miller. 26 of Scott Baker. Then at 9th spot, you got 16-year-old Jesse Smith in the 81. Peter Cozzolino rounding out the top 10 in the 11. Jeff Bozell started scratch on the field. He's up to 13th now. The Glass Tree Racing Chevrolet Monte Carlo. cruising down the backstretch in the number 71 car. Caution flag out. To go. Pace truck pulls on the pit road. Jack Smith leads him on a turn 4. Denny Carson, green flag in hand. We are racing. Michael Annette taking a peek on the inside of his teammate Allison Quick as it lures Motorsports teammates side by side coming on a 4. Give third at least for now to Michael Annette, the black number 12. Here comes the white 12, and Jason Setzer wants to follow suit. Setzer looking to the inside of Quick. That's for the 4th spot. As Michael Annette now running third, the TMC Transportation Ford Fusion out of Des Moines, Iowa. Rick Miller taking a peek on the inside of Logan Dernoshik. That's for the 6th spot. The 2 Pennsylvania drivers duking it out for that 6th position as Jack Smith continues to lead now, the number 28 car. Jason Setzer looking high, looking low, trying to figure out a way around the 54 of Allison Quick for that 4th spot. All the while, Jack Smith continues to lead the number 28 car, the Waffle House Ford Fusion, your current ASA Late Model Series Northern Division points leader. Battle for 6 now. Logan Dernoshik and Rick Miller duking it out for that 6th spot. Miller took a peek on the inside. Dernoshik shut the door. Well, Miller opens it back up, coming out of 4. Rick Miller, Logan Dernoshik, side by side for the lead. Dernoshik now with the advantage going into turn 3. Here comes Miller back on the inside, the 25 car. The Dunbar, Pennsylvania driver duking it out with Logan Dernoshik. Rick Miller now with the advantage in the 6th spot now, the number 25 car. Here comes Akron, Ohio. Scott Baker trying to follow suit the 26. Baker trying the inside of Dernoshik as Dernoshik trying to get back on the inside groove. Now here comes Jesse Smith to the inside of Dernoshik in the 81 car. Battle for 2nd now. Michael Annette to the inside of Barriotti. Battle for 4th behind them. Jason Setzer to the inside of Allison Quick. 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th duking it out. While Jack Smith pulls away the 28 car. Gives 2nd spot at least temporarily to Michael Annette, the number 12. Barriotti shuffled back to 3rd. Jason Setzer now up to 4th. Shuffled Allison Quick back to 5th. Battle for 6th. The 25 Rick Miller, 26 Scott Baker. Baker to the inside of Miller coming on a 4. Gives 6 spot to the 26 of Scott Baker, shuffling Rick Miller back to 7th. Battle for 8th between the 81 Jesse Smith, the 10 Logan Dernoshik, the 11 Peter Cozzolino. All the while, Jack Smith with almost a full straightaway over the number 12 of Michael Annette. Annette, a career run in that TMC Transportation Ford Fusion. Smith now by Dernoshik. Here goes Peter Cozzolino to the inside of Dernoshik. That's for the 9th spot. Mike Osgar now right there as well, the 04 car. Jack Smith out in front of the number 28 car. Michael Annette, a career run for him, running in 2nd. Barriotti shuffled back to 3rd. Now he's got a mirror full of the white number 12 of Jason Setzer. Allison Quick back in the 5th spot in the 54 car. continues to lead the number 28 car. Very quickly approaching the halfway point momentarily as your Ringer's Gloves fast qualifier Jack Smith way out in front. That Waffle House Ford Fusion a full straightaway ahead of the TMC Transportation Ford Fusion of Michael Annette. Battle for third now, Jason Setzer in the white 12, Barriotti in the 75. Trouble right in front of us in the front stretch. Peter Cozzolino at 360 down the front stretch. Green flag laps, caution flag laps do not count in Northern Division competition. Smith leads them on a 4. Green flag is out. We are racing. Rick Boyer's got some catching up to do in that number 45 car. Meantime, Jack Smith out in front. He's got Michael Annette right behind him in the number 12 car. Battle raging for third. The 75, Barriotti, the white number 12, Jason Setzer. Fifth and sixth in the battle is the 54 Allison Quick, trying to hold on to 26 Scott Baker. Rick Miller in the 7th, Jesse Smith in the 8th, Mike Osgar in the 9th. Gary Wiltrout now up to 10th in the 60 car as Logan Dernoshik back in the pits in the number 10. Somerset, Pennsylvania's Gary Wiltrout now up in the top 10 of that number 60 car. But your leader, Jack Smith, pulling away once again from the black number 12 of Michael Annette as the white number 12, Jason Setzer, to the inside of Barriotti for the third spot. Give third spot to Columbus, Indiana's Jason Setzer. The Cozy Kennels Company, Midwest 2 Mill, Chevrolet Monte Carlo. This time by, we're going to be halfway home. 50 laps in, 50 laps to go. Jack Smith, your leader in the 28 car. Jason Setzer now solidly in third, number 12. He came in 2 tonight. Third in the Northern Division point standings. He's third on the racetrack. But your current ASA Late Model Series Northern Division points leader, Jack Smith, setting sail. And that Waffle House UV machine Ford Fusion. Great run so far for the 83 car, Jeff Bozell. He started scratch on the field. He's up to 12th now. The Glass Tree Racing, Colorado Cattle Company, Chevrolet Monte Carlo. Jack Smith setting sail to number 28, Michael Annette. A career run for him, that TMC Transportation Ford Fusion. Up to second, and then the black number 12. Running third, the white number 12, Columbus, Indiana's Jason Setzer. Battle now for the fifth spot, the 54 Allison Quick doing all she can to hold off the crafty Akron, Ohio veteran Scott Baker. That Owens Corning Insulation, Chevrolet Monte Carlo. Smith already has 1 feature win in the 2006 season, looking to make it 2. He won the Northern Division opener back on May the 6th over the I-70 Speedway in Missouri. Jason Setzer slowly but surely reeling in the black, number 12, on Michael Annette for that second spot. Mariotti shuffled back to fourth into 75. Allison Quick doing all she can to hold off Scott Baker to remain in the top 5. Meantime, three-time defending track champion here at Motordrome, Rick Miller, running 7th. He's got 16-year-old Jesse Smith right on his tail. In the Hormel Foods Pam Chevrolet Monte Carlo in 8th. Mike Osgar up to 9th down to 0-4. Gary Wilchild rounding out the top 10 to 60. Trouble right here on the front stretch. The 11 of Cozzolino, the 83 of Bozo get together right here on the front stretch. Car. Pace truck pulls on the pit road. Smith leads him on a 4. Carson, the green flag in hand. We are racing. Jack Smith continues to lead the number 28 car. We're at 60 laps in that time. 40 laps to go. With the number 59, he'll pull it on the pit road. Tough break for the Finish Line Express Chevrolet Monte Carlo, a multi-time feature winner this year at nearby Jennerstown Speedway. Allison Quick trying all she can to hold off the 26 of Scott Baker to remain in the top 5. Behind Baker, three-time and defending track champion here at Motordrome, Rick Miller, the number 25 car. And behind Miller, the 16-year-old out of St. Louis, Missouri, Jesse Smith in the 81. All the while, Jack Smith continues to lead the number 28. Michael Annette hanging on for second spot. He's got the Columbus, Indiana veteran Jason Setzer running 3rd. The Cozy Kennels Company, Midwest 2 Mill, Chevrolet Monte Carlo, Jason Setzer in 3rd. Mariotti hanging on the 4th spot, the 75 car. Now Scott Baker to the inside of Allison Quick for the 5th spot. Give 5th spot to Akron, Ohio veteran Scott Baker, the 26 car, finally getting by the 54 Allison Quick, but Quick not giving up just yet. Allison Quick shuffled back to 6th in the 54 car. Now she's got a mirror full of three-time champion here at Motordrome, Rick Miller in the 25 car. Rick Miller now taking a peek on the inside of Allison Quick. That's for the 6th spot. Miller practically in the grass going into turns 1 and 2. Gives 6th spot to Miller. Jesse Smith going to try to follow through the 81. Now Mike Osgar to the inside of Quick. Quick shuffled back. Getting freight trained by that inside line, but Quick not giving up on the outside of the 54 car. Battle for the 8th spot, the 04 Mike Osgar, 54 Allison Quick, down the 60th Gary Wilchild, going to stick his nose in there as well. Here comes Peter Cozzolino on the 11. All the while, Jack Smith setting sail, the number 28 car with 30 laps to go, that time by. Jack Smith, the Waffle House, UB Machine, Comfort Inn, Ford Fusion out in front. Your current ASA Late Model Series Northern Division points leader and Ringers Gloves fast qualifier. Setting sail in the number 28 car. Michael Annette, the TMC Transportation, Benson International, Rising Star, Driver Development, Ford Fusion. A career run for the Des Moines, Iowa rookie. He's running second, that number 12 car. The white number 12 car, Jason Setzer, running third. The lap's winding down for the 28 of Jack Smith. Battle back for 6, the 25, Rick Miller, the 81, Jesse Smith. 8th spot now, shuffled back to the 54 of Allison Quick. Battle for 9th, the 04 of Mike Osgar, 60, Gary Wiltrout, the 11, Peter Cozzolino. 3 quarters of the way through. Wiltrout and Cozzolino getting together, coming out of turn number 2. Now they'll duke it out, they head into 3. That's a battle for the 10th spot. The 11, Peter Cozzolino, the 60, Gary Wiltrout. Cozzolino and Wiltrout get together in turn number 1. Caution flag out. Going net, the white 12, Jason Setzer. Pace truck ducks on the pit road. Jack Smith leads them on a 4. Green flag is out. We are racing. Gary Wiltrout taking a peek on the inside of Mike Osgar. That's for the 9th spot. Right behind Wiltrout is your Appleton Rack and Pinions Rookie of the Year points leader, Nick Neville, in that 55 car. Trying to work his way into the top 10. That Ben E. Neville Roll-Off Services Chevrolet Monte Carlo from Mackinac, Illinois. The lap's winding down for Jack Smith in the 28 car. Michael Annette, a career run for the 20-year-old out of Des Moines, Iowa. Laps down, 20 laps to go for Jack Smith, the Medina, Ohio veteran, setting sail in that Waffle House Ford Fusion. Michael Nett in second, Jason Setzer running third in the white 12. Barry Audi shoveled back to fourth. He's been there for a while, but now he's got a mirror full of Scott Baker in fifth in the 26. Rick Miller in sixth in the 25. Jesse Smith seventh. Allison Quick is still running strong in eighth. Mike Osgar ninth in the 04. Gary Wilchow rounds at the top 10. Jack Smith opening up a comfortable lead now over the pair number 12s. The black 12, Michael Annette. The white 12, Jason Setzer. This time by 15 laps to go for Jack Smith in a 28 car. Your current ASA Late Model Series Northern Division points leader, looking for win number 2 in the 2006 season. about to rage for that 4th spot. A couple of veterans, the 75, Barry Audie, the 26 of Scott Baker. Baker now right on the back bumper of the Somerset, Pennsylvania driver. Meantime, Jesse Smith to the inside of Rick Miller. That is for the 6th spot, the 16-year-old underneath, the 3-time defending champion here at Motordrome. Gives 6th spot to the number 81 of Jesse Smith. Now Allison Quick takes a peek on the inside of Miller. 89 laps completed now. Allison Quick to the inside of Rick Miller coming out of 4. Allison Quick to the inside of your 3-time defending champion here at Motordrome. 10 laps to go. 10 laps to go for Jack Smith in a 28 car. Gives 7th spot to the 54 of Allison Quick. Underneath the 3-time defending track champion here at Motordrome. Scott Baker all over the back bumper of Barry Audie. That's for the 4th spot. Jesse Smith's got the fishing pole out, trying to reel in 4th and 5th. A couple of veterans, Somerset, Pennsylvania driver Barry Audie in the 75, Akron, Ohio, Scott Baker in the 26. Between them, a plethora of experience between the 2 drivers. Baker one more time to the inside of Barry Audie. Audie with a slew of wins all over the state of Pennsylvania. Baker now and Audie bumping and grinding, come out of 4. Baker to the inside, here comes Jesse Smith as well in the 81. But this time by 5 laps to go. 5 laps to go for Jack Smith in the 28 car. What a battle for 4th. Scott Baker, the 26, 75 of Barry Audie, the 81 of Jesse Smith. Here comes Allison Quick in the 54. A gaggle of cars from 4th on back. What a battle for that 4th spot. Audie on the outside, Baker to the inside. Oh, the charge trouble in turn 1. Audie and Baker getting together in turn 1. Caution flag out. Pulls in the infield. Jack Smith leads him out of turn 3 and 4. Chief starter Denny Carson with the green flag in hand. We are racing. Boy, you're all kinds of sideways in that 45 car. Jack Smith continues to set the pace in a 28 car. He's got 3 laps to go to his 2nd feature in 2006. Allison Quick trying all she can to remain in the top 5, but she's got a mirror full of 3-time defending track champion Rick Miller. As the next time around, Jack Smith will see the white flag from Chief starter Denny Carson. White flag is out. 1 lap to go for Jack Smith in a 28 car. Michael Annette in 2nd. Jason Setzer 3rd. Jesse Smith 4th. Allison Quick trying to hang on for 5th. Gary Wiltrow to the inside of Mike Osgar. But into turn 3 out of turn 4 for the 2nd time in 2006. Your winner of the Napa Auto Parts 100 is Jack Smith. Michael Annette 2nd. Jason Setzer 3rd. Jesse Smith 4th. Allison Quick is in 5th. Rick Miller 6th, Mike Osgar 7th, Gary Wiltrow 8th, Peter Cozzolino 9th, and Nick Neville rounds out the top 10. Ladies and gentlemen, he calls Medina, Ohio home. He's the current points leader in the ASA Late Model Series Northern Division. if you would, for the winner of the Napa Auto Parts 100, Jack Smith. Jack, just an awesome, Well, that was close. Jack, just a great job out there. Congratulations. You were perfect tonight, getting all 200 points possible here this evening.
That's exactly what we needed right there. We unloaded, and we really came here with an experimental deal. And, you know, me and Greg talked this week, and we're going to start building chassis and, you know, for other people. I don't know if I want to do it now. This thing was on the money. I thought I had good cars at I-70. This thing was just amazing.
You know, Jack, you did just an awesome job tonight. Your third Ringers Gloves Fast Qualifier Award of the season, your second feature of the 2006 season. Obviously a big points night for you as well. You picked up some points on second place. Great job.
Yeah, if I could come back and go to Jennerstown and do the same thing, get some points, we're back in the top 10 in, you know, the challenge deal. And we've run just as good in the challenge, and, you know, it's that luck thing. I'd rather be lucky than good any day, but I got to thank all the guys and Tommy, everybody, Greg. I mean, you guys are unbelievable, and my boys are here, so really makes it that extra special.
Well, Jack, congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, winner of tonight's Napa Auto Parts 100, Jack Smith. Let's talk to our second place driver, a career-high finish for the Appleton Rack and Pinions rookie title contender, the TMC Transportation Benson International Ford Fusion from Des Moines, Iowa. Career-high second place for Michael Annette. Michael, awesome job out there. Congratulations.
Thanks a lot. You know, I just owe it to these guys. We struggled early in the season, had some problems and some bad luck, but we figured out the little things, and we're getting there.
You know, this is your first year of racing a stock car, isn't it?
Yes, that's true. Yep.
I believe that, race fan. This is his first full season in any type of stock car. He finished second here tonight at the Napa Auto Parts 100. I know, Michael, you got plenty of people you want to thank, so go right ahead.
Yeah, first off, I want to thank Kurt Smith. I want to thank all the Lores and everybody on the crew, Phil, John, Ferry. And I want to thank my parents. They couldn't make it tonight, but I'm real excited to call them.
All right, Michael Drake, great job. Congratulations. Second place from Michael Annette, the number 12. Now your third place driver for the third time this season, the Cozy Kennels Company, Midwest Tube Mills, Chevrolet Monte Carlo, Jason Setzer. A third place finish for you here in the Northern Division. Tell us about it.
Yeah, not too bad. The car tightened up a lot, but we ran pretty good. I got to thank all my guys, Midwest Tube Mills, and the rest of the sponsors. Thanks.
All right, Jason, great job. Congratulations. We'll see you at IRP.
All right, thanks.
Big end, if you would, Jason Setzer coming home in third spot tonight. Race fans, on behalf of the ASA Late Model Series Northern Division staff and management, we thank you from the bottom of our hearts for coming out tonight and supporting us here at the Napa Auto Parts 100. Also, we got to thank Red Miley and Mike Gleizowski. I can't say your name either. All the great staff and management here at the Motordrome Speedway for a great show here at the sixth event of the 2006 season for the ASA Late Model Series Northern Division. The Northern Division's next race is next Saturday, July 22nd, at the O'Reilly Raceway Park in Indianapolis for the running of the ASI Limited 100 presented by Lucas Oil Products and TMC Transportation. The Southern Division back in action tomorrow night down at the Beach Bend Raceway Park in Bowling Green, Kentucky. So on behalf of the ASA Late Model Series Northern Division staff and management, all the fine folks at Napa Auto Parts, we thank you from the bottom of our hearts